Archangel Michael says, "Stay here and do not move, because what I am about to reveal is wrapped in urgency, mystery, and destiny. Someone is carrying a fire for you that cannot be hidden any longer. Their desire to marry you is so strong that even heaven can feel the tremble in their soul. They have been watching you in silence, gathering courage with every heartbeat. They see you not as just another person, but as the answer to a longing that has followed them for years. Yet, there is something in the shadows that makes this story far more complicated than it first appears. The one who longs to stand beside you in marriage is not afraid of love, but afraid of the world's whispers. For there is an age difference that surrounds this union, one that others may try to use as a weapon. Still, their heart beats louder than the fear, and their soul insists that you are the chosen one. What they have not told you yet is this: the age gap is not the true secret, it is what hides within it. Behind that difference lies a chapter of their life they fear to share, a story that could either shake your trust or strengthen the bond beyond imagination. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They cannot erase the years that separate you, but they want you to see beyond them. Every moment they dream of walking hand in hand with you is painted with light, not with numbers. They know that when hearts align, the weight of time becomes nothing more than dust. Still, their secret lingers like a shadow in their chest. It is not about shame, but about fear, fear that once you know, your view of them will never be the same. Yet heaven whispers, love built on truth will never collapse. They pray every night for courage. They ask the angels to guide their steps, so that when the truth is spoken, you will not turn away. What they want more than anything is to love you freely, without the chains of silence. This is why destiny has brought this message to you now. You are not meant to be blindsided. You are meant to stand strong, to listen, and to know that this person's intention comes from a place of devotion, not deception. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Their longing has already reached heaven's ears. Archangel Michael says, their sleepless nights are filled with visions of your face, your voice, your laughter. They imagine waking each morning with you, building a life where love becomes a fortress against every storm. But here lies the delicate truth: the age difference has hidden a chapter they fear to expose. It is tied to choices they made long before your paths crossed. These choices carry scars, yet they are scars that shaped the person they are today. The angels are saying, do not fear the revelation that is coming. For even if the truth feels heavy at first, it will lead to clarity. It will reveal whether their love is strong enough to carry the weight of honesty. Stay with this message, my beloved. Do not skip, do not look away. Because by the end, you will understand why heaven chose this exact moment to unveil the secret. Type Amen to get blessing 555. This person has been torn between silence and confession. They want to hold your hand in marriage, but they know that hiding truth is not the way to build a forever bond. And so, the moment of revelation is approaching. They will tell you about the life they once lived, the roads they walked, the mistakes they made, the lessons they carried. They will tell you why the age difference is not just a number, but a reminder of a past they have tried to outgrow. Yet, within that past lies wisdom, experience, and strength. They believe you are the one who can see through it all, who can understand that true love does not measure years, it measures faith. And the angels remind you, when two souls are destined, no number, no secret, no fear can separate what heaven has already written. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Their eyes carry the weight of longing, a silent plea that only your soul can hear. They are not afraid of love, but afraid of how the world may judge them for wanting you so deeply. The angels have been watching their every move, their every heartbeat, and they know that this love is not ordinary, it is sacred. When they dream, it is always you standing at the altar beside them. Every vision is painted with colors so vibrant that it feels almost too real, as though heaven itself is showing them what is already destined. Yet, the moment they wake, fear whispers in their ear, reminding them of the age that stands like a wall between you. This is no ordinary attraction, this is a fire that refuses to be extinguished. They know that marriage with you would not just be a union, but a divine completion. Still, they keep the truth locked away, because they believe if you knew everything, you might turn away. But Archangel Michael says, nothing can hide forever under the light of heaven. What is meant to come to the surface will be revealed, and the truth they hold will soon rise before your eyes. This secret is not here to destroy, it is here to test the strength of the bond heaven has written for you both. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They know you sense something. Sometimes you feel the hesitation in their silence, the way they pull back just as you are about to step closer. It is not rejection, it is fear, fear of losing you before they ever truly have you. Their heart aches because they cannot imagine life without you. They know that if marriage happens, it will be their greatest joy, their life's purpose fulfilled. But still, the age difference sits like a storm cloud above them, waiting for lightning to strike. What they cannot see, but heaven already knows, is that you are far stronger than they believe. You are not someone who will run from truth, you are someone who faces it and transforms it into strength. And this is why the angels are guiding this message directly to you now. Stay till the end, for the revelation is near. What they have hidden will no longer be hidden, and when it is spoken, your heart will know whether this love is worthy of eternity. Type Amen to get blessing 888. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The truth about the age difference is only the doorway. Behind it is a story, an untold past filled with both pain and survival. They have walked through shadows before they ever reached your light. At times, they wonder if heaven brought you to them as redemption. They look at you and see more than love, they see healing, they see home, they see the promise of a future where the scars of the past no longer bleed. But here is what they don't know, heaven is preparing you, too. Every challenge you have faced has been shaping you into someone strong enough to hold this love, even when others do not understand it. And when the secret is finally revealed, you will not only see their truth, you will see why heaven chose you to be the one they cannot live without. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Even now, their soul is restless. They rehearse the words they want to tell you, but each time, fear silences their lips. They worry that one wrong sentence could shatter everything. Yet, their love for you is too powerful to be hidden much longer. Destiny is already in motion, pushing them toward the moment when everything must be laid bare. The age difference is no longer just a number, it has become the key to unlocking their deepest confession. Archangel Michael says, this union was written long before the world began. No number, no secret, no fear has the power to break what heaven has sealed. The angels are already moving in the unseen to protect this bond. And when truth collides with destiny, only love will remain standing. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Their soul is restless, torn between desire and silence. Each day they hold back feels like a storm pressing harder against their chest. They want to reach for you, but the weight of years, choices, and untold truths makes their hands tremble. The angels see the battle in their spirit. They know how badly this person wants to step forward, to declare before the world that you are the one they choose. Yet heaven also knows that timing matters, and this revelation must be unveiled in divine order. Your presence in their life feels like a miracle. You awakened emotions they thought were buried forever, and now they cannot imagine a single future that does not include you. Their dreams are filled with your laughter, your touch, and the promise of forever. But beneath that dream lies the hidden thread, the age difference that conceals something they fear you will struggle to accept. A secret, carved into their past, waits quietly for its moment to rise. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Every time they see you, their heart skips like a child's, innocent and pure. Love has stripped away their fears, but only in moments when you are near. When they are alone, doubt returns, whispering that you may turn away when you learn the whole truth. They replay the story of their life in their mind, wondering which pieces they can reveal and which they must bury. But the angels remind them, truth buried too long will become a stone too heavy to carry. And heaven does not want this love to collapse under hidden weight. So their spirit is being pushed closer to confession. They know that one day soon, they will stand before you and let the truth spill like a flood. And when it happens, the air around you will tremble, because heaven itself will witness the unveiling. Archangel Michael says, this moment is not to break you, but to strengthen you both. The secret will not destroy, it will demand courage, but it will also unlock a love that is unshakable. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. The angels see you, too. They see how your heart has been patient, waiting for clarity, sensing that something is being withheld. You have felt it in quiet moments, the way their eyes soften, then harden, as though words are fighting to break free. This love is unlike any you've known. It is deeper, stronger, and more consuming than anything you expected. And yet, the more powerful the love, the more delicate the truth becomes. The age difference is the surface layer. Beneath it lies a history that explains everything, a history that will reveal why they chose silence, why they feared judgment, and why they almost convinced themselves to let you go. But heaven has already chosen differently. You were never meant to lose this connection. You were meant to see, to understand, and to choose with eyes wide open. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. They are closer to telling you than ever before. The pressure inside them grows heavier by the day, and they can no longer carry it alone. Soon, words will break the silence, and their voice will tremble as truth finally escapes. The angels are preparing you for that moment. They want your heart to be strong, so that when the confession arrives, you will not fall into shock. Instead, you will breathe deeply and feel the presence of heaven standing with you. This union is not ordinary, it is sacred. That is why so much resistance surrounds it. The age difference, the secret, the fear, these are tests, not barriers. And once you overcome them, love will shine brighter than ever before. Stay with this message, for the ending has not yet been spoken. The revelation is still unfolding, and your destiny is still being written in the stars above you. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Every step they take toward you is guided by a force they cannot explain. It feels as if destiny itself is pulling their soul closer, refusing to let them walk away. No matter how hard they try to silence their heart, it beats louder every time your name crosses their mind. Their desire to marry you is not a passing thought. It is a fire that burns day and night, a longing that keeps them awake when the world is sleeping. They imagine a life where the two of you build a home filled with peace, love, and eternity. But between their dream and their reality stands the wall of age, a number that others may point to, a number they fear you will question. They wonder if you will see them as too much or not enough. Still, their spirit cannot deny that you are the one their soul has chosen. The angels whisper that this is not coincidence. This is not accident. Heaven wrote this story long before you knew their name, and now it is finally unfolding before your eyes. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. You may have already felt their energy reaching for you in silence. At times, you feel a pull you cannot explain, a warmth around your chest that appears when their thoughts are strongest. That is their love extending toward you, even when no words are spoken. They have tried to keep their secret buried, but heaven will not allow shadows to remain forever. The truth is pressing forward, ready to break open like dawn after the longest night. And when it does, your heart will be tested. The secret tied to this age difference is not small, it carries weight, memories, and stories they have hidden for years. But heaven says, you were chosen to carry this knowledge because your soul is strong enough to see beyond judgment. Archangel Michael says, love built on truth will rise higher than fear. What is hidden will come to light, and the bond heaven has chosen cannot be broken by numbers, years, or whispers of doubt. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Their heart is already in your hands. They do not care about wealth, status, or approval from others. What they crave most is your trust, your acceptance, your willingness to see them for who they are, not for the years that separate you. They fear the moment of revelation, but they also long for it. Because deep inside, they know that once everything is spoken, the chains of fear will fall away, and your bond will grow stronger than ever. Every night, heaven hears their prayer. They ask not for riches or glory, but for the chance to stand beside you as your partner, your confidant, your forever. Their soul knows no greater desire than to call you theirs. And heaven has already begun to align circumstances, to bring you both face to face with the moment that will decide everything. Stay close to this message, for the hour of unveiling is nearer than you realize. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. The angels have seen their struggles. They know how many times this person almost gave up, how many times they told themselves it would be easier to walk away than to reveal the truth. But heaven refused to let them leave, because destiny will not allow separation. This love is meant to awaken you both. It is meant to teach you courage, resilience, and the strength to fight for something eternal. And though others may not understand, heaven does not write stories for the approval of the crowd, it writes them for the souls who are chosen. Your spirit has already been sensing a shift. That heaviness you felt in your chest, the sudden thoughts of them that come without warning, these are signs that the revelation is moving closer. The truth wants to be spoken, and soon it will. And when it does, your choice will not just be about love, it will be about stepping into the destiny heaven has written for you both. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Their thoughts of you are endless, circling back again and again no matter how hard they try to focus on anything else. They picture you in quiet moments, in future dreams, in the spaces of their life where they have always felt incomplete. The desire to call you theirs in marriage has taken root so deeply that nothing could ever erase it. But every time they reach for courage, fear rises. The fear of judgment, the fear of rejection, the fear of losing you before the story has fully begun. Their heart is heavy with love, but also trembling with the weight of the truth they hold inside. The angels remind them daily that destiny cannot be undone. No distance, no number, no difference in age can erase what heaven has designed. Still, they hesitate, because they believe the secret tied to this age gap might be too much for you to accept. Yet heaven insists, this truth is not meant to divide, but to deepen. When the moment comes, it will test the strength of your heart and the bond you are meant to share. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. This person is not just thinking of marriage, they are planning it in their soul. They imagine the ring, the vows, the moment when eyes meet and silence speaks louder than words. They imagine waking each day knowing that you belong to them and they belong to you. But behind that vision is the shadow of their past. A story they fear you will not understand, one they tied closely to the years that separate you. They worry that once spoken, it will change the way you look at them forever. Archangel Michael says, do not let fear deceive you. Truth spoken with love has power to heal wounds that silence only makes worse. This person's secret is heavy, but it is not poison, it is part of the path that led them to you. And heaven has already chosen you as the one strong enough to hold that truth and not let it break the bond. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. There are nights when they cannot sleep. They lie awake replaying the story of how you came into their life, how everything changed the moment your paths crossed. They whisper your name into the darkness, and even in silence, heaven hears their cries. Their soul knows you are not just another passing connection. You are the one who makes their heart race, their spirit settle, their dreams feel alive. You are the one who makes them believe that love can rewrite the past. But with every heartbeat comes the reminder. The secret remains untold. The age difference is the surface, but behind it lies choices and experiences they never thought they would have to explain. Still, destiny leaves them no escape. Because this love was written, and written love always demands the full truth. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. They want you to see them fully, not as the world labels them, not as numbers define them, but as the soul heaven crafted for you. They want to stand before you without fear, without hesitation, without the weight of silence crushing their chest. Every hesitation has been because they treasure you too much. They fear losing you more than anything, and so they delay. But each delay grows heavier, and now heaven is pushing the truth closer to the surface. The angels say you are strong enough to receive this revelation. You will not be shaken the way they fear. You will see that the secret was never here to destroy, it was here to prove the strength of love chosen by heaven. And once the truth is out, the bond between you will either shatter or become indestructible. Heaven already knows which it will be. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. Their spirit is burning with urgency. Each time they look at you, their heart aches with a mixture of joy and fear. Joy, because they know you are the one they wish to marry. Fear, because the truth tied to their age difference still sits unspoken in the shadows. Heaven has watched them carry this secret like a weight across their shoulders. They cannot deny their love for you, but they are afraid of what will happen when their past collides with your present. The angels whisper that destiny cannot be delayed forever. This marriage desire is not fleeting, it is divine. Every time they picture you, they see not just a lover but a life partner, a soul bond written beyond the measure of time. Still, the silence of what they hide continues to haunt them. And heaven says, you were chosen to hear this truth because your heart is strong enough to carry it. This is not to break you but to build you into a love that no one else can shake. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. The age difference is not the true test, it is the doorway. Behind it lies a hidden story, a past they have never dared to reveal. It is connected to choices they made long before you appeared, choices that shaped who they are today. They have asked themselves countless times if you will accept it. They worry that your love may turn into silence, that your eyes may change once the confession is made. Yet heaven reminds them that you were not chosen by accident. You are the one soul capable of seeing through the layers, the one soul who can look past the surface into the heart of who they are. That is why heaven brought you together, it was never meant to be ordinary. Archangel Michael says, do not fear the truth. For only by speaking it can love be freed from its chains. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. Every time you cross their mind, their heart races with longing. They are not thinking of temporary affection, they are thinking of vows, of forever, of a sacred bond sealed by both heaven and earth. They cannot imagine life without your presence. But they are also haunted by the thought that their secret could change everything. That once it is spoken, the dream of marriage may feel farther away. This is why they tremble in silence, carrying words they cannot yet release. Heaven is saying, truth delayed is not truth denied. This revelation is already moving closer, and no matter how they resist, it will come. The secret is part of their story, but it does not erase the love they feel for you. Stay until the end, because the unfolding of this truth will show you why heaven chose this exact moment to prepare your heart. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. This person's love for you is relentless. They cannot silence it, they cannot bury it, they cannot run from it. No matter how many times they tried to convince themselves it was impossible, destiny kept pulling them back toward you. The angels have seen their tears, their restless nights, their whispered prayers. They know how many times this person begged heaven to give them courage. They know how much they fear losing you. But what heaven sees most clearly is that this love is real. It is not bound by age, not bound by past mistakes, not bound by fear. It is bound only by the truth that two souls, no matter how different, were written for one another. And when the truth is revealed, heaven will stand beside you both, guiding you into the decision that will shape your future forever. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. The angels are watching as this person struggles to balance their longing with their silence. Their love for you is so strong, it spills over in every action, every glance, every word they try to speak but hold back. Yet the age difference, tied with their secret, feels like a wall too high for them to climb alone. They fear that once you know, your smile may fade, and the light in your eyes may dim. But heaven says otherwise. Heaven says that truth, no matter how heavy, has the power to set both souls free. This love is not ordinary, it was designed by divine timing. They were meant to meet you at this stage of their life, no matter what number of years stands between you. That difference is not a curse, it is a mark of destiny. Still, they tremble, because behind the number lies a story. A past they thought they buried long ago, a history that shaped them, but one they fear will change everything when it reaches your ears. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. There are nights when they rehearse the words in their mind. If I tell them, will they stay? If I reveal this part of me, will they still see me the same? These questions echo in their heart like thunder. They hold the dream of marriage in one hand, and the fear of rejection in the other. And every day, the weight of silence makes it harder to breathe. Yet their love for you does not weaken, it grows stronger, even under the pressure of secrecy. The angels whisper, your heart already knows. Somewhere deep inside, you have sensed that something is being held back. And heaven is preparing you for the moment of revelation, so you will not be shaken. When the truth finally comes, you will see that love is not about perfection, it is about courage, honesty, and the willingness to choose each other in the face of everything. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. This person has faced many storms before you arrived. They know what it feels like to be misunderstood, to carry scars that no one else can see. But with you, they feel hope again, like the sun breaking through after endless nights. That hope is what drives them to dream of marriage, to believe that with you, their life can finally feel complete. They imagine a future where love outshines the shadows of the past. Yet, the secret tied to their age difference still presses against their chest. Archangel Michael says, this secret will not destroy you, it will test you. But heaven does not test without reason. The strength you both find in this trial will become the foundation of your bond. And once the truth is spoken, you will either walk away or step closer than ever before. Heaven already knows which path you are meant to choose. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Every part of their being longs for you. They picture waking beside you, sharing meals, building a life where each day feels like a prayer answered. Their love is not shallow, it is written into the deepest corners of their soul. But they wonder if you will still want them once you see the whole truth. The age gap is just the beginning, the story behind it is what they fear most. Yet heaven insists that your heart was built to see past it. This revelation is coming soon. Their silence cannot hold forever, because destiny does not allow truth to be buried indefinitely. When the words leave their lips, the air will shift, and you will feel heaven standing between you both. Stay until the end of this journey. The secret is not meant to take away, it is meant to unlock the door to the kind of love that changes everything. Type Amen to get blessing 3131.